Yo, yo. I uh, actually used my starting soon scream after like fucking 10,000 years. Hi. So we are doing nice, fun Walpurgis night. Walpurgis? How do you pronounce it again? Walpurgis. Right. Alright. So yeah. Let's probably turn it down a little bit because I feel like the audio will be. Ooh, nice. There was error with Heathcliff. Good, good. I have some levels, but I don't need them today because I'm actually doing pools instead of shouting everything. It's rare. All right. Well, I have. Let's do math. Let's do some math. Let me pull out my calculator. So 44530 divided by 130 is 342 pools. It's a lot. Plus 64. So I have over 400 pulls. 406 to be specific. Will I get everything I want? Most likely not. No, probably no. Unfortunate. Because look at all the probabilities, they are so low. Man, such a low fucking chance. But alright, let's get to it. Let's gamba. Oh, alright. Not a bad start. Shit, man. It's a good start, even, I would say. You know what, I guess not really, but I... No, it is. How are the I don't know the chances again. But, you know, good start. Definitely. Oh my fucking god! I'm God! What the fuck? I'm so fucking good at video games. Damn. Alright. That's nice. That's pretty good. Fuck me, man. Well, okay. Cringe. I'm so unlucky, man. What the fuck? Okay, I need 2 announcers and Honglu, right? Actually, I need to check. I honestly didn't know even with Heathcliff. Okay, Heathcliff is... Okay, they are both 301s. Okay. Good to know. It's green. Like, I mean, even if I don't get them, this is like, fuck me. Pretty.
이번 의뢰는 간단해.
How much is that? 50 pulls? 40 pulls?
총알값도 아끼고.
그래, 가끔은 온건한 일도 해야지.
Damn! 50 pulls in. I already got one of the new identities, the new ego, and one of the announcers. 50 pulls in. I'm insane. Okay, we have to start using lunacy. I need to actually be careful to not use any of my paid lunacy. I almost forgot. I don't want to use that accidentally. Because that's strictly for other shit. Actually, I just realized. No, no. It's getting drier. I still can't complain though, I feel. Okay, you know what, I guess I can. I think I can complain actually if I want to. Yeah, I'm on 100. And I'm only missing 2 more stuff. If I am able to get it in the 200 pulls, I think that's pretty good. I think that's completely, like, very acceptable. Why do I have so many homebrew shards? I have everything else. Yeah, I don't know why I even needed to check. I have everything else. I need to pickle this ball. Pickle green ball. Okay. Right. Okay, another green ball. Eh. If I actually get over 200 with how lucky my start was, it will be kinda tragic. How much am I? 150. Ah, man. 50 more, and yeah. Like, I will obviously go further if I need to. I do have the pulls for like 200 more, but I like to keep some. Okay, green, please, 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 please. Orange sod. Damn. Last 10 before this. Do you think I can get it? I sure hope so. Why does it say owned on the eco, but it doesn't say... Oh, right, because you can't really get duplicate ecos, right? That's probably why. Want to say why does it not say owned on the Heathcliff, but yeah. Guess it kinda makes sense. Damn. Okay. Start was still very lucky, but I didn't get anything I needed for like last 150 pulls. So we are at 200. Can pick something, but you know, I'll do that after I get what I need. How much charge do I have now?
사무소
Must have a lot after this many pulls. Didn't get any fish meals pretty much. And also, I don't know why I got so many hongus. What the hell? Must have misclicked sometimes when I was fucking getting some hongu identity or something. It's yellow, which is like cool and all, but I don't care. Come on, man. I need it. It almost looks like Project Moon wants my money. What the fuck? It's a green. I mean, there's so much green stuff at this point that there's like... Damn it! This one again. Okay, it's another green. What the fuck? Stop it! I don't have that much! Okay, no, I do have quite a bit. I have also like the single ticket things, but I don't want to use that really. Can you idealize something at this point? I can, but I missed two things. So I'm gonna idealize the one I don't get. Hello, yes sir, yes by the way, how are you doing? I'm missing Honglu and I'm missing Netzak. And since I need both of them, I'm just gonna pull until I get one of them. My rolls were to ultimate mid. I got 2 Heathcliffs and now I'm just going through MP to get shards. You know you can shard the identity, right? It's important information. My pulls were really lucky for the first 50. Oh, right, the old Walpurgis stuff makes sense. I got 1 ID, 1 ego. There's only one, like, of the new ones. I got Heathcliff, I got Magic Outis, and I got the full stop announcer in the first 50 pulls. Was insane. But now I'm 230 more, and I didn't get anything else. Kinda sucks. I have like 10,000 more if I don't want to use the paid lunacy. I was hoping I would get the Honglu after I got the Heathcliff, but no, it's Heathcliff again, yeah. I got the full...
자, 사격 중지. 앞쪽 시야가 확보되는 대로
I got the full stop office 2 times. Maybe even more, I wasn't even paying attention really. It only matters for the first time. Well, is that it then? Yep, that's it. It was like not awful. It was really lucky at the start, but it ended up being pretty bad, I feel. These fucking 290 pulls to get everything.
제 이름은 알죠? 넷자예요.
Hey, it's Netza.
안전하지 않은
Love Netza.
안전팀의 세필하죠.
사무소 카드를
I did cosplay Netzach in the past, and I will also in the future, most likely. Alright, well, I got a bunch of shards, which is also nice. Means I have to spend less time in the empty mines. But I think I'm chilling. For a bit at least. Now, let's actually look at them. Since I was too lazy to actually read what they do. So, level up to max, obviously. How does it work again? Okay, it's Heathcliff. I knew that. It's boys. It's ammo. I knew it's ammo. I kinda realized. I'm just... Oops, that was a misclick. Damn.
사무소 카드
Heathcliff is pretty strong. From the reactions I've saw, they're both probably quite good. But let me update them to max.
너희들부터 뒤로 물러서 내가 응사할 테니까.
Home clue, no clue, well, I don't have him. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Just wait, you'll be jealous. Oh yeah, we got story as well. That one's got away with worlds. Worlds? I can speak already. I'll give them that. Sweet talking miserable blokes while wearing those bizarre gears in their head. Oh, it's straight up from the time, you know, they were against Church of Gears, it looks like. In lore. How could anyone be convinced to willingly turn themselves into some meat gear monsters? Meat gears, dot gears, loads of wankers with gears shoved into their heads, all just to become smarter or something, is it? What a load of shit. I mean, I just can't believe how anyone could think that their lot in life is to be a piece of gear in someone else's noggin. I don't suppose it's any of my business. Let's get back to work. What was it that Honglu said? That it's a rare, lucrative opportunity? Yeah, this will be good for us. And this rifle. I thought Bossman was some madman when he decided to purchase these firearms. I didn't even have a steady income then, and we were scouted to a team like stray animals, getting taken in by some charity office after getting exploited to hell by other no-name offices left and right. Not that I don't deserve to be here, I was always confident in my abilities. But still, that suggestion that we should use those expensive guns all of a sudden was so out of blue that I couldn't help but think it was some shady shit. I thought, oh, this must be one of them scams where they buy me this expensive but broken gun and ask me to pay for its repairs and whatnot, when I was just getting ready to smash the office to bits trying to get a single straight word after the boss man. He showed me an entire box the size of my head, filled to the brim with ammunition. Didn't think the truth would be so simple, that the boss man was just a loaded man, but I suppose he did threaten us with no pay if we even pointlessly wasted our bullets. Never. It's difficult. A month of no pay for every shot missed, was it? And I thought, thinking logically here, that it would be smarter to get me a sniper rifle so there's less chance of me wasting bullets. So that's how this gun became my partner through thick and thin. I'm still quite fond of flipping out, smashing everything to bits with no concern for what comes next, but I think this fits me just as well, maybe. I guess there's a satisfying side to this, especially when I'm about to blast thoughts like I'd rather not talk to. Ready, Heathcliff? Ready? Once the worshippers are inside, make sure your gun is loaded and wait for my signal. Looks like will be hurting our wallets a tad more than usual today. Is that right with you? Oh, breaking out the Atelier Logic high velocity pulverization round, are we? Yeah, the gears in their heads. Regular rounds will just bounce right off them. Better to grind them down and pulverize them. That's true. I'll be deducting your pay if you ever use more than a single round against the same enemy, though. Shut it, mate. You'd be grumbling all the same even if we were using the cheapest ammunition on the market. You know how expensive these bullets are. Atelier Logic ammunition is pretty expensive, even for me. Understood. But push the tactical sight forward and the chamber reveals itself below. I remove the topmost bullet from there and carefully replace it with a silver-plated, beautifully engraved bullet. Special round loaded, ready to fire. Beep beep. I hear two bleeps of the comms opening and closing instead of a worded reply. That's the code for Roger that. He must be in their earshot. That's very close. Then I should get ready. Beep. The magnetic rail makes a funny noise as it begins to charge. Going for the bullseye. Gunpowder detonates, adding even more power to the bullet blasting forth from the barrel. I feel the recoil ram my shoulder backwards. A sniper rifle that uses two different propellants in tandem. Now that's something you don't see every day, even in most workshops. Of course, S-class workshops can probably produce all kinds of fantastical items that will easily trump something like this, but I'm sure I can count the number of S-class workshops with my one hand. Can't read. Doubt there's more than 3 tops. And their stuff's gonna be exceedingly expensive too, even for the boss man. So excluding these outliers, this gun's gotta be the best. What the hell? Heathcliff? You missed? No. What in the... They've got to have some kind of foresight or something, dodging my bullets like that. Well, I guess there are surprises around every corner in the city. It's beyond me how this bloke can remain so bloody calm and flippant even in situations like these. Ah, fuck this. Relocating. This nest's compromised. Gotcha. Looks like we've got to do the thing. I'll leave it to you, Honglu. Okay, I've got this. Bossman covers me whenever I'm on the move. And whenever they have got... I'm cornered, I identify the weak links and blast them with my sniper rifle. We've done this together more than 1,000 times. There's no mucking up our teamwork. Well, unless the enemy is clearly out of our league. But I can see that carefree grin of his all the way from here. Looks like we're going to be okay. Oh, by the way, I'm deducting your pay for this month because you failed to kill them with single shot, just like I promised. Saying stupid shit like that while I'm well, they've got an advantage over us. He really is a piece of work. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, Robin Dick. Hi, how are you doing? I'm alright. Up is good. What I'm wondering, okay, I don't really misclick. I don't really remember how exactly it was, but if I remember correctly, the identities or like stuff from Walpurgis Night, I think on the first one Faust explained it as it being like basically further from the mirror dimension we are in, mirror world we are in. Or like the stuff we can extract normally are stuff that are closer to our mirror world. Mirror world is such a difficult thing to pronounce, or maybe I'm just stupid. But, like, are you telling me? Just a second. Are you telling me that the mirror world, where Heathcliff joins Full Stop Office, is like further from the we are in than the mirror world where we are fucking Autis is blood fiend, fucking 200 years old? She wasn't alive back then, I think. Okay, I actually don't know Autis's backstory. Are you telling me that Rodion was... It wasn't even 200 years, I don't remember, just like a long ass time ago. But what do I know? Okay, let me check what this guy does. Okay, it's that rolls pretty well for being S1. It rolls pretty fucking well for being S1. Also, you know, boys uses ammo, so yeah. If this unit speed is faster than the target's, deal 10% more damage for every 1 speed difference by 50%. Gain 3 poise and 2 poise count, gain haste. Deals more damage on crit and inflicts pierce fragility. So you want to use this guy in a pierce team, I guess, kinda. I mean, a lot of the bullet or like, yeah, bullet-based identities are pierce, I think. We actually don't have that many, huh? There's really only like the other Heathcliff, which you won't be able to use with this one. There is Ishmael, and there is Ryoshu. And I guess Autis if you count that. Anyways, rolls fucking 22. Good. Only 1 coin, but can deal a lot of damage and inflicts the fragility, which is cool. Okay. Going for the bullseye. If this unit has ammo atelier logic, let's see what it is. Unique ammo, atelier logic, workshop, special ammo. This ammo count cannot be gained or lost due to external effects. So if it has this ammo, activate all pulverizing rounds instead. If this unit's speed is faster than the target's, deal 10% more damage for every 1 speed difference, okay? Gain poise. Consume all, concentration sniper. Okay. On self, gain value consumed times 2 poise potency and deal. Value consumed times some number, more damage. Gain more count. Spends 1 ammo, more damage on crit hit. Plus target speed resistance times 50%. Okay. Damage on critical hit on crit. At more than 30 poise potency, consume up to 10 of poise potency over 30 to deal poise potency times 10% more damage. Alright. Deals a lot of damage. Now, what's this? Let's check if there wasn't difference on those skills as well. Okay, the same thing again. Oh wait, so the number is just higher, not like significantly, but by 7, which is like significant, but it's not like insane. Oh, okay, and what it does special is that it consumes the special ammo, deals even more damage on a crit hit, and like that's it. So it's pretty simple, it's just more damage. There's nothing like super special about it. Right? Yeah, I think so. Defense. Turn start. At 0 ammo, this skill activates as taking cover instead. On use, if full stop office rep Honku is on the field, request melee support from that unit once per turn. If Unit A applies this effect to Unit B, Unit B follows up with an unopposed attack with the melee support skill against the same enemy that activated Unit A. Attacked Unit A. Activates at Unit A's skill end. The skill used due to the melee support effect does not affect Unit B's upcoming skill list. Alright, so simple. If I use this, basically Heathcliff will dodge and Hongloo will use counter attack, basically. Not like 100%, but basically. It's like a counter attack, but from a different identity. Interesting. On evade, gain poise, turn end, gain concentration. Okay, so I will most likely want to start each fight by getting this, so it can start stacking. Kinda. And honestly, like, while this is like rolls well for skill 1, I don't want to waste free ammo on it, I think. Most of the time, since this only spends 1. And is stronger. Okay, and taking cover is clashable thing. Yeah. Clashable guard, yeah. It literally says right here. Okay, it again does the melee support. On Clash Win, it will inflict pierce resist down, and again gain the concentration. Okay. Now passives. On counter start, gain a free pierce power up. Whoa, okay. Okay, he has 1 of the special ammo, so he can do the special skill 3 once. So you really kind of want to actually already have poised, well, okay, to do it. Yeah. So you don't really want to use skill 3 on like turn 1, turn 2, maybe even turn 3. Because you want to already have all the poise you can. Turn end. If this does not have any remaining ammo of any kind, activate Overwatch assignment. Turn end. Recover from stagger and retreat from the encounter, unless it's forced stagger, does not count as death. In chain battles, give this unit slots to substitute unit, and move to the rearmost place in the backup unit's deployment order. Escape from the encounter entirely if there are no other backup units remaining to swap places with next turn. When returning to battle, return in the order they retreated in. When returning into battle, return with the same amount of HP and SP this unit had when it retreated, and eliminate all effects on self for a select view. If this unit has less than 0 SP when retreating, reset SP to 0 instead. Alright. If this unit is substitute or is rejoining battle after Overwatch assignment, gain concentration sniper and free Pierce power up and reload. Okay. Except ammo arterial logic, okay. For 2 resonance, which you kinda want with 3 voice units anyways. Gain haste, next turn for every 10 points on self. Okay. Combat start, if this unit is not set to use any attack skills, including eco skills, apply 3 poise to one ally with the least poise potency. Alright. Turn N, if this unit did not use any attack skills, including skills excluding target spotted, right? Gain 10 poise and 1 pierce power up next turn. So this unit really is like about waiting a turn or maybe multiple turns without attacking and then like dealing a shit ton of damage. But I'm scared it won't actually deal that much damage. Like it has all those percents up, but still only 1 coin. I'm not sure. We'll have to test it out, obviously. But yeah, it's also scary that you need to build up your SP, which will go not as well if you're not actually attacking every turn clashing. Okay, support ability. One ally with the least ammo gains 2 poise count when using a skill that consumes ammo. Cool. Though, you know what, that's actually like... I feel like that might support like Honglu, but not really other characters that much. If the said ally is full stop office identity, or if they have less than 5 poise count, gain +4 poise count instead once per turn. Does not apply to units without ammo. Okay. I mean, it looks interesting, but again, I'm not sure. It feels like it's playing a bit differently than like the most identities. It will probably not have a full potential when I'm just running through Mirror Dungeon and spamming win rate button. Though again, in Mirror Dungeon, he will also start with like 10,000 poise on the first turn or something, so... Yeah. Now, Honglu.
가슴에 세 발. 머리는 쏠 필요도 없겠네요.
You don't shoot 3 times in the chest, wasting ammo. Hold your fire. Oi, hold your fire, lad. Low ready now. Haha. Thanks for repeating after me. Can't see too well through all the smoke. A battlefield thick with the smoke of war. The chaotic cacophony of gunfire and grunting gears came to a sudden stop at the child's hand sign. They were contracted by the Association for the Eradication of the Church of Gears. The child accepted the contract with gusto, but things weren't quite going according to plan, thanks to certain unexpected variables. Huh? That's definitely how you pronounce that. Doesn't seem like they'll be closing the distance anytime soon, right? Yeah, but I don't know if it's a good idea for us to shoot first, not to mention how we have already wasted a lot of bullets. This contract is a bit more troublesome than I'd expected. I guess that's what you get for picking up a Shi Association contract. Despite already having spent quite a lot of bullets, the child and his colleagues were having some trouble making much headway. There was the hot steam, a byproduct of boosting their powers, and the smoke coming out of the grinding gears, but the worst of them all was the erratically moving gear worshippers, the very targets of their contract. Not only are they constantly moving, but their movements are also bloody offbeat. I'm having some difficulty getting a good shot in, lads. Got any bright ideas? The worshippers were sliding out of the bullets' trajectories in bizarrely fluent motions, as though they could tell where their guns were aiming. Benefits of installing those gears, a calculation unit made from humans. Should we just start blasting and hope for the best? I don't hate that idea, but the budget of the bullets wasted's gonna be coming straight out of Postman's pockets again, even if we were to finish the contract. The colleagues glancing anxiously at the child as the prospect of having to dip into their boss's personal funds became increasingly likely. However, the child's expression was as calm and casual as always, and he'd even begun humming a pleasant tune. I mean, I guess Honglu's rich. Honglu's like really rich. So maybe he like doesn't mind wasting bullets. He doesn't mind if his payment is cut or something like that. I think my budget can handle a volley, unless you're looking to shoot artillery logic ammunition full auto. Now that will bankrupt even me, haha. I mean, I was kind of point. It's true. It wasn't that big of a deal for this child to pay for the bullets as long as they made each one count. You could handle it, even if the office funds were about to be completely depleted. All he had to do was to say the word, and the family would send him some pocket money. That pocket money, being the equivalent of the office's yearly budget, could fill their warehouse to the brim with ammunition. It wouldn't leave them much, of course, but still. But not everyone found this attitude to be pleasant. Believe me, I just don't like it. Blimey? It makes us feel like parasites every time we gotta ask your family for favors. Well, what other choice have we got? We can break down their cover with impact rounds, but they are hiding in that smoke. Alright, everyone, let's all relax and get it done like we always do. I'll take the vanguard, so please cover me. Right, I gotta take care of any buggers that get too close to you, yeah? No need to tell me how to do my job. That's great and all, but how about this? I think I just came up with a plan. The child's voice was as gentle as always, but there was a certain confidence and decisiveness in it as he explained the new strategy. After listening to the new plan, quickly described over the brief lull of battle, the two colleagues nodded affirmatively. Okay then, I'm going in. With that, the child leapt into the thick miasma of smoke without hesitation. He could barely see what was ahead, and the smoke was suffocating, but the child did not stop. He began pulling the trigger with abandon the moment he ventured into the smoke. Most of them flew fruitlessly towards nothing, but he wasn't planning to hit the worshippers anyway. Half-poo. Heathcliff, now. A tendril's gunshot rings out, even before the child says his full name through the receiver. The bullet fired at a moment's notice lands a direct hit into the worshipper's brain. He'd drawn them to a perfect angle for the sniper colleague to line up his shot. Once he confirmed that the third gear inside the worshipper had come to a complete stop, the child did not waste a second and gave his next order. I'll draw them out, so start blasting on my count of 3. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3. Bullets mustn't possess the firepower to penetrate building walls or street. The child knew well about the head's taboo involving firearms, and without the knowledge twisted these disadvantages to his own advantage. Drawing worshipper next to a building wall, taking cover on the other side of the wall himself, then ordering his colleague to fire a penetration round would be an example of one such strategy. Another would be forcing the enemies to take cover behind the wall, requesting his colleague to fire an impact round, and demolishing the wall to bury them in the rubble. The child soon realized that there was but a single worshipper remaining, having survived the slow but methodical takedown of the other worshippers. Looks like their leader escaped. So you're the last one in this group. Seeing as you have 2 gears, may I assume that you are in a higher position than the others? Mere addition of 1 extra gear provided the lone worshipper a tremendous advantage in their final resistance. The worshipper nimbly wiggled out of bullet trajectories, even after the child drew them to an open position, and any penetration rounds that hit it bounced off potently against its steel armor. Oi, you alright over there? I don't get a clear shot anymore. You're in my dead angle. His colleagues, realizing that this was not a foe to be underestimated, hollered worriedly in the child's direction. I think you two have done a great job supporting me so far, but it's time to end this. It doesn't seem that the child agrees with their concerns. The child steps forward, beaming with a casual smile. A sturdy breastplate made of steel. Some would purchase impact rounds to destroy the metal without penetrating it. Some would purchase micro bullets to shoot through any visible holes in the armor. But the child saw a much simpler approach. To this life of yours? There was nothing stopping him from cutting through metal with his dagger, after all. The workshop made dagger in the child's hand cut through the worshipper's armor like a knife through butter, and he aimed the barrel into the newly created gap in the worshipper's armor. By the time the echoes of the 3 gunshots had dissipated into the air, the worshipper's gear had already stopped turning. I placed the final full stop. He said the name. Alright. Well, before I read what this guy does, okay, I'll apply. But before I read what this guy does, I'll go grab a drink real fast. So I'll be right back. Yo, I have returned. Hi. We're already like almost hour in and I still haven't done anything. Well, that's not true. I just didn't get into like the new Lombard thingy or a story, except the story of the identities. Okay, this is quite similar to Heathcliff. It's like rolls worse, but he gains more voice. And then there's a melee support, which is the thing he will use if, you know, Heathcliff asks for help. Which rolls, 13. Has advantage on crit hit, gains poised, and doesn't count any use any bullets. So that's pretty good. Target marked. Base power +1 for every ammo about to be spent by this skill. Alright. If a full stop office fixer Heathcliff is on the field, every resonance of the highest resonance at 25% chance that this unit activates target spotted. Okay, so this is on a chance. So if we got 4, it's 100%. Pretty good. Because having 4 resonance is not that hard, I feel. Though actually, if I look at Heathcliff, yeah, they have like their pride. This is pride, right? On their skill freeze. It is on the defensive skill, so it's something. But no, okay, you have it on skill too. I'm stupid. Okay. Wait, what? Oh no, that's not skill 2, that's the melee support. Oh, okay. Target spotted. If Unit A applied this to Unit B follows up with an unopposed attack with its skill 2 against the same enemy Unit A attacked with this skill, activates as Unit A's attack end. The skill used to this effect does not affect unit speed upcoming skill list. Alright. Gain points, gain points, spend up to 3 ammo, deal more damage, depends on the ammo, and even more on crit. Damage on critical hit, yeah, more damage on critical hit. Inflicts attack power down. Okay. Combo target marked. Is there written how to use this? Maybe it will be in passives. Base power +1 for every ammo. Yeah, okay, it's similar. More damage, more damage. There's just an unbreakable coin as a bonus, it looks like. The stuff before that. Flash lose final power +5. Oh! Interesting. That's really interesting. But everything else is the same. I guess it doesn't activate the Heathcliff thing. So I guess this might even be better sometimes if Heathcliff is there. If he's not on the field, then this one is better, for sure, like 100%. But when Heathcliff's on the field, then this one might be better, actually. Full stop to life. More base power for ammo. Rolls quite fine. Especially if you are gonna use ammo, which you're gonna use. Most of the time, hopefully, I guess. This activates targets for 100%. I feel like you really don't want to use ammo on Heathcliff. Because like you're gonna have to spend so much ammo even by just using home glue, not Heathcliff himself. So you just never want to use skill 1 on Heathcliff, I feel. Spent ammo, more damage per ammo spent. On hit, raise the stagger threshold. Same thing. If target is staggered, more damage on crit hit. Bind and pierce fragility. Then combo, full stop to life. Again, doesn't use Heathcliff, has final power on Clash Loose. Has unbreakable coin. But yeah, otherwise it's like the same thing, it looks like. Except, well, what I said. Turn start at 0 ammo, activate Beyond the Shadows instead. Gain poise 5 times per turn. Beyond the Shadow is clashable counter, rolls quite fine, I guess. Oh, and we got to reload. Alright. And now passives. Does it say somewhere how much ammo do you have at the start? Doesn't, huh? When flipping a coin that consumes ammo, even when this unit is out of ammo, the attack does not get cancelled. However, the affected coins on hit effects do not activate in such cases. Alright. It's fine. If the full stop of his fixer Heathcliff is in Overwatch assignment state, which is when he retreats, or has been deployed as a backup unit, empower full stop of... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Ooh, so you might actually want to intentionally put Heathcliff on a backup, as a backup unit. No, not really, actually. You're still it's like empowered skill 2 and a 3, but they are empowered only when Heathcliff isn't there. When he's there, he will like help you snipe them, I guess. Combat start at voice potency, gain voice counting strat. Ally identity with the most ammo deals 10% more damage with skills that spend ammo. Does not activate when out of ammo. Alright. Good. This sounds cool. Now let's look at ego. Okay. Deals 3% more damage for every 3 burn on the target, max 30%. Adds 0 magic bullets, gain magic bullet. Magic bullet value determines the correct bullet to fire. Okay. Interesting. The first magic bullet deals more damage, raises the target's stagger threshold by damage dealt. Deal 10% more damage, deal damage to the targets other than the main target, max targets 4. The main target takes 0 damage. On hit inflict 3 paralyzed. Paralyzed is insane. But that's interesting. Third bullet. Deal 20% more damage before attack, gain 2 attack weight, on hit inflict 2 power down and 10 burn. Okay. Fourth, deal 30% more damage before attack, gain 3 attack weight. On hit, raise the target stagger threshold by damage dealt, max 20, then inflict 3 threshold the next turn. Fifth, deal 30 more damage, more damage, before attack, gain 4 attack weight. On hit, inflict 10 burn, then inflict 4 offense level down and 4 defense level down next turn. Okay. Before attack, gain 6 attack weight. On hit, raise the target's stagger threshold by damage dealt, max 30. Reuse the coin for every 7 burn on the main target. That's insane. Okay, 2 times max, but that's still insane, I would say. Plus coin skill base power minus 16, minus coin skill base power minus 22. What? Okay, plus coin skill base power minus 16, so it's minus 2. Minus coin skill base power what? Huh? What are they saying? What am I reading right now? Okay, I assume it's just you suddenly deal more the less sanity you have, because when you use the 6 blood you have less sanity. What? I'm confused. I'm kinda confused. Anyways, that's interesting. And seventh, deal 200% more damage, deal 2.5% more damage for every 1% missing HP on the target, max 200%. Before attack, for this attack, if the pierce damage resistance of the target is or on self are less than 2, change them to fatal 2. Then, after attack kills this unit. So you just deal fucking insane amount of damage, but you kill yourself. Okay, it's interesting. It's quite interesting. Gain magic bullet equal to the highest reason after attack. So you so you only want to use it on 7 magic bullets, like, which honestly won't really happen often, right? But if you you do get there, you can probably kill bosses like them. Like, let's see, you would roll it. So this is 36. 20% more damage. 1200. 200% more damage is already almost 100. No, wait, that's over 100. That's 108. You can get even more with this, which is plus another fucking 108 plus 174 or something. I'm counting like few numbers. And then they have fatal. You will force them to have fatal, so you deal double that. So you deal 300 damage. Over 300 damage. And like there's this also does something, you know, and this actually does something as well if they have burn. If the main target is defeated, inflict 4 dark flame against all enemies with burn. It's good. Inflict burn equal to magic bullet, inflict dark flame equal to magic bullet. Interesting. Oh yeah, this thing as well. I assume these are the same. Yeah, it looks like it. That gets randomly, yeah. Okay. It's like very similar, because like the main thing is this, I guess, which is interesting, but like this text doesn't really, you know. You inflict less burn, I guess. No, you inflict more burn. Oh no, okay, you inflict burn and burn count, right, okay. And if on defeat you inflict more dark flame. And you can roll up to 40, while this has max of 36. But you know, on corruption it tends to be more difficult to actually get maximum. Passive. On hit with base attack skills, inflict magic bullet divided by 3 burn. Okay. For lobotomy, eco magic bullet out this identity. I feel like you won't ever be using this on any other identity. Unless we get something that synergizes somehow in the future. Inflict, more burn. It just doesn't divide by 3. That's like pretty fucking good. Nah, I mean, it's good. Oh, and then if they have a lot of burn, which will be good in like mirror dungeons, but then again in mirror dungeons like 90% of the time I don't even use your ego. But getting 30 plus burn in mirror dungeon is like easy, you can get that turn 1. Okay, so anyways, this will be mostly a boys theme. However, I will be using a burn outis. So yeah, maybe I should use like other. Well, what I want is Peter's voice identity. Let me check which identities are like Peter's voice. Oh yeah, Sync. I guess yeah, Sinclair, that's like a major one. Paracord Captain Fishmeal is pretty much good, like, yeah, she is. So I'll definitely get those two. Then there is Altis, but well, I'm using this Altis. Blade Lineage Dawn apparently has spears. On skill 1. Just on skill 1, but it's still something. This Merce out. It's like more of a Rapture identity. But I'll still include him in the team. Then Faust. Has it on skill 2. You also on skill 2. I think you're overall better unit. Actually? No, like, I think overall is a better unit, but now, yeah, probably, yeah. What else do we have here? Apparently fucking, oh yeah, but I already have Fishmeal. Yeah, you can get this, which honestly one of my favorite identities. I just love relentless stabbing. It's fun. I mean, I guess I can choose you, as I checked. You don't do much pierce, but you do have it, and you're also ranged, so you know, synergy. So only thing I'm missing is Rodion and Gregor. Everyone else kinda at least bit synergizes with the team. Okay, yeah, you will be on a bench. And here you actually do have it. You have, yeah. You're more of a bleed, but you still work here. Oh, okay, now let's equip some egos. Double it for sure. Here, I mean, this is OP as fuck. Guess Hex Snail. It doesn't matter really. I haven't just even dress fit this one. This is actually not bad. If Faustin had some burn identity. But she doesn't. Like even yeah. But you don't really have anything that synergizes with voice. How do you? Why'd I always get to that first? Actually, does this not? Oh, these are all slashes? I mean, I'm still probably gonna use this instead of this, even if this is like beers. This is like quite good voice identity. Haven't used this like ever. No, that's probably not true, but man, I haven't used this much. By that I mean I honestly completely forgot this ego exists. Sorry, we're out. It's just a lot of greed. Sure, he doesn't really have, again, any like, well, I guess this is a bleed identity, and this is a bleed identity, and this is kind of a bleed identity. So you do have bleed identities, but... Actually, do I want to use this Heathcliff instead? He isn't really that good if you don't have the other blade lineage teams. Not teams, but guys. I mean, not that he's bad, but yeah. I feel like that's not really that good if I don't have other blade lineage, and I do have two of them, but one, they probably won't be even in my starting setup, and two, they, you know, it's a beer steam, kinda. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, I just saw a tweet which made me think that this might synergize well, but I don't know. Oh yeah, crit attack, and that's probably why. Wait, wrong thing. Ego. Oh, you don't have a Valve actually, right? Yeah. You'll probably, well, you'll definitely get one next season. Wonder if you'll get one this season. Actually, which characters don't have Valve? You do, you do, you do, you do, you do, you don't. You do, you do. You do, right? You don't. Yeah. Yeah, right. Vines. And you have the marriage one. Yes, fell blood. Oh, I don't have it updated as well. Oh man, I'm wasting so much okay, I'm not wasting them. I'm using so much materials. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I mean, I guess this is like universally good.
해질 무렵까지 일해도 의체는 아프지 않아요. 삐걱거리게 된다면 정비를 해야겠지만요.
I mean, I probably... Wait, what? I was looking at this number instead of this number, but that's fine. I probably won't be using this, you know, here, but I still don't mind having it upgraded. I have all Heathcliff's egos upgraded apparently. What do you do again? Tremor, some sinking, but mostly tremor. Wingbeat is just good, I feel. This is sinking, right? This is like probably the most general one. Not like super good, I guess, but it's kind of there. Won't be using that anyways. Eh. Eh. Just gives voice, I guess, games voice. I want to really matter most likely. Anyways, I can actually get to fight now. Have I used my lunacy? No.
해질 무렵까지 일해도
Walpurgis. Book of the Church of Years. Missions. I'll probably play it normally and then look at the missions. I might also do them off stream again. Honestly, like, this stream already has like an hour and a half and I'm just now getting to the actual encounter. And there will also be story, right? Okay, so leader here, I'll probably give that to
지위를 받는 건
Hong
오랜만이네요.
고래를 향해
키만 잡고 있을 때가 아니구려.
주인놈 뜻에 따라
일인가요? 키만 잡고 있을 때가
Oh
아니구려.
wait, only 6 guys and then backup, I see. I will, like, probably get 1 backup after this guy retreats, at least.
키만 잡고 있을 때가 아니구려.
의외로군.
부선장이 필요한가?
주인 출장 잠깐만
Something like that. Hopefully I won't get, you know, anything except first backup when Heathcliff runs out of ammo. I might actually not use any more backups, so if second guy dies, then Heathcliff returns, but that's probably dumb. Oh, I mean, actually, first guy that dies, the first change would be because this guy just runs away.
가스 점화 엔진 시동
This seems like a good place to end it, Dante. Alright. I do consultations with the sinners when there's a need to do so, but I also invite them for regular consultations as well, regardless of their necessity. Our conversations were usually pretty inane and somewhat perfunctory, to the point where I feel like I'm just going down a list of things to say, asking obvious questions like, how are you doing? Are you dealing with any difficult emotions? Or other queries of similar nature, which means that most of our consultations end up being idle chatter, but... Well, so we're good here, right? Faust believes so, yes. Your continual growth has been observed throughout the repeated consultations, and no changes for the worse or problems with your tenure as the manager have been found. That's good. Faust was always the last sinner on my consultation list, and whenever I finished consulting her, she would have me participate in her consultations in turn. These are rather valuable opportunities for me, given that they are pretty much the only times I ever get to voice my concerns without hesitation, not to mention that they are also chances to try to brainstorm how we go about resolving them. It is. Do you have any further questions? As I was listening to Faust sitting across from her and cleaning up the documents laid out on my desk, my calendar came into view. Oh yeah, it's happening pretty soon, isn't it? By it, you're referring to the Walpurgis night. I feel like it's about time it happened again. It's been happening pretty frequently as of late, to the point where you are occurring once every few days. They are occurring every once few days. I don't know how the timeline. It wasn't few days, but it wasn't ages actually, but it's a while ago. I don't know how rare this event really is. I'm starting to develop some sort of intuition as to how often it comes. It seems that you have found yourself a pattern of sorts, Dante. However, the basis by which the Walpurgis night occurs is pure chance. There are no rules that dictate their frequency. Huh, really? But I just have this feeling, an intuition that it's about to happen, you know? House has come to understand that your feelings, Dante, may sometimes yield exceptional results that elude any source of logical or sensible explanations. However, to find patterns in which there are none is... Faust had just begun her explanation with a barely noticeable grin when she was prematurely cut off by the all too familiar alarm and the accompanying light show of green flashes. You were saying, Faust? It is always a pleasant surprise to encounter such uncertainties. You don't look pleased at all, though. Let us head to the driver's seat. And with that, she hurriedly stormed out of my room. Sometime later. This is one weird place, huh? And we are in some kind of prison? Are we in some kind of prison? The air smells dank. I think we might be underground. I was wondering if we'd get to visit the Alcor headquarters again. I'm pretty sure that's where we'll be going on our next Walpurgis night. How do you know that? Doesn't it seem like they are taking turns to appear? The patterns are telling me that this time we're inside the book of the library, I think. Any doubts, Faust? As I have stated earlier, the basis of which the Walpurgis nights occur is a pure... The hell are you blathering about? Quit going off on tangents and answer the question straight up, yeah? Always, for the sake of efficiency, immediately and succinctly. Explicate your point when replying to your superior's questions, understood? Indeed, this event seems to take place at the period of time where the library existed. However, it does not seem to be the case that we will be facing abnormalities here, as we had done so in the past. Huh? Then what? Wait, shh. Voices, they are close. With everyone hushed, I could hear voices muttering from a distant hallway. It seems that this place is a place of congregation of an emergent religious group once known as the Church of Gears. The Church of Gears? So do they worship literal gears? Or is it more symbolic, like they're worshipping the sacred values of labor or something? Excuse me? Faust gazed into the distance, blinked a few times, and continued as though she realized something. Not exactly, they consider themselves to be denizens of the city, nothing more than gears. Their belief is that their misfortunes stem from the fact that their current lot in life has placed them where they do not belong. Such was Faust's input. Is she getting all this from the castle shaft she mentioned before? They don't seem to off the mark then. Plenty of people in the city have jobs they are not fit for. Perhaps so. However, do I understand that the laity of the religion, the meat gears, install their objects of worship known as thought gears, made from humans into their own brains and... Oh, okay, point taken. You can stop now. Ew, yeah. What was I even thinking? Of course, they're just another bunch of crazies. Rutia brought her hand to her mouth as though she was about to vomit, then shook her head dismissively. Anyways, so what are we supposed to be doing here? Do we kill him? It's uncertain where the end of this scenario lies. However, as your proposed course of action has often led us to solutions, it likely will not be much different this time. Please, a moment. What is this scenario that you have mentioned in passing? Yeah, I got that too. It's only a hypothesis of sorts. At the moment, however, please recall the past manifestations of phenomenon in which we, once the goal determined by the scenario was deemed complete, were immediately returned to the pass's corridors. And given that the beginning and the resolutions are always identical, as though the scenario is resetting from cycle to cycle, it can be summarized that we are repeating the same scenario. There are other rooms in the back doors with similar attributes, given that they also consist of rooms that repeat certain scenarios until a certain objective is completed. It can be said that the prospect of this hypothesis turning out to be correct is not entirely out of the realm of possibility when it comes to technological limitations. And recollecting, as you say, I find that there were instances in which we were invariably made to reach the same conclusion, regardless of the specifics of our methodologies in battle. Verily, hast thou not said before, young Faust, that our actions taken within the bounds... This is the first time we hear Dawn since her canto, right? Cool. Taken within the bounds of the realities manifested by the power of Walpurgis not, were indeed events of the past, yet manipulated not the history of the world wherein we do exist. Correct. That is another evidence for the hypothesis that these are bad scenarios. So even if we were to kill those worshippers, they are not actually dying, right? Still carrying that soft heart, are you? But I just don't... It just doesn't seem right, attacking someone who can speak just like we do, without really getting to know what's going on. Seems, you know... The intent behind your question is understood. Yes, you are correct. Phew. Testing. Do you copy? An unfamiliar voice suddenly whispered into our ears. Whose is that? The heck? Since when did we have these things in our ears? That's when I realized that the sinners were all equipped with something resembling transmitters in their ears. What the shit are you guys? What the shit are you... it's me, Steven. Stefan, wake up. Gave you a subcontract because you were supposedly much better at blitzes like these. We even made quite a fuss when we were handing it over to you, remember? Come on, let's just do our jobs and go home, okay? Or is this another tantrum about how we are taking 60% of the reward? I see. This appears to be our role in the scenario. We all know that the Church of Gears is one natural factory, but don't let the ickiness get in the way of the mission. Got that? We got this straight from Director Eugene of the Shia Association Section 2. You have to capture the leader alive. If you screw this job up, we can all say goodbye to that payday we have all been looking forward to. So I'm leaving it to you, okay? Hey, what does this leader look like? Holy shit, are you insane? You didn't even read the documents we sent you before going in there? Okay. I guess they did infiltrate the base without even reading my intel. Maybe they are veterans who really are just that good. I won't deny the title of a veteran. Oh well, you'll know the moment you lay your eyes on the leader. Veiled face, huge gears in the head, and all that. That appears to be an appropriate amount of intelligence to identify this target. Great, then. Let's do this. Alright.
교단 놈들이 곧 몰려들 거야. 정신머리 똑바로 차리고
They are in an
무기부터
interesting formation. Okay, I assume these guys are the same. Threatening Gear Worshipper. This is very much similar to how it works on Library of Arena. Paralyze. Oh, Paralyze fucking sucks against Heathcliff, since he has just one coin on like his strong skills. Okay, Puffy Broom. Okay. Okay, it's normal chain, right? Actually, let me check what you do
긴장하셨나요?
again, just because I
그럴 땐
forgot.
크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
Okay, so with Heathcliff, even though you have skill 3, I want to actually dodge.
저격 개시.
기세가 수그러지는
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
공로.
움직임이 다음 목표로.
뚫렸네.
All right. Okay.
숨 참고 있을 때 말 걸지 마라.
That was a nice clip. Yeah, I guess like this. No, I will just destroy them if I do this already. I think maybe possibly.
급수가 전부 꿰뚫려.
Oh damn!
깔끔한 헤드샷.
다음
한
목표로.
놈도 남지 않을 때까지
다음
지금을
목표.
반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
에이, 끝도 없이 몰려드네. 대가리엔 이상한 톱니바퀴나
This
맞고
guy is actually slightly
총알 안
different.
떨어지게
But
잘 관리하라고.
I assume they just have like slightly different skill or something. Okay, okay. All right, I didn't hit blaster because I sucked.
타겟 포착. 1시 방향.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨 있지.
아직 모자라.
일발장전 적중.
그 삶의 마침표를. 사선이 비었어요.
공로 지원한다.
Oh, two of them stayed alive? Once per turn, so I guess I'll just dominate here. Yeah. Or maybe I can do it just to not lose my ammo. But I kinda want to deal damage to this guy, so... There.
총원 불격.
그 삶의 마침표를. 그 삶의 마침표를.
급수가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
사선이 비었어요.
시야
잘했군.
확보.
한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지
이러면
지금을
쏠 수 있죠?
반복한다.
공로
쉴
지원한다.
새는 없다.
안심해라. 고통은 없어.
This guy's fast! 7 haste, huh? Do I see that right? That's cool. Okay, you have only one? How do you have only one? Let's do like this, I
총은
think.
불격!
급소가 전부 꿰뚫렸네. 아직 모자라.
저놈을 추적해!
다음 목표로
기세가
움직임이
수그러지는
어설퍼요.
잘했군! 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다! 쉴 새는 없다!
Oh, I won? Right. So I didn't actually have to kill them. Maybe this isn't the end, actually. Pretty unsettling, but they didn't give us too much trouble, huh? Yeah? My weapon kept slipping out of my hands cause I had to stop myself from throwing up. But brains and all that blood and chunks of flesh whenever the gears turned and crushed the... It is advised to mouth what imparts you nothing but displeasure, Sinclair. Past the sinners who all appeared rather exhausted from certain not fatigue-related issues, saw a shuddering figure. That one must be the leader of this church. Altus, remember, this is capture mission. Of course, executive manager. I know an exceptional technique by which I can 100% ensure the survival of this subject, possible defense would notwithstanding. Please leave us alone, stay away. Just as Altis had begun approaching the leader, her face contorting into a terrifying expression. Oh wow, 13 of you, Why those friends must have spent quite a fortune hiring you all. Is that a blue person? Look. Damn. There was a flash of light, and in that blink of an eye, someone had kicked Altis to the side and embraced the leader in their arms. Ah, could you be the person my father always talked about? I guess. Fine, I cannot well see whom this figure is, yet such power has to be... Sorry friends, I do appreciate your welcome, but I'm going to have to leave with this friend over here instead. Make way for us, will you? Absolutely not. Altis aggressively strided towards the shadowy intruder. The details were fuzzy and shadowed, but I was pretty sure that this figure was holding a massive sight. What a grand welcome. Wow, I'm about to shed a tear. Well then. The intruder began to raise his sight, his voice untainted by even a single of battle anxiety. And we found ourselves back in the corridors. It seems that this is where this scenario ends. Damn it, what indignity. Nay, young Countess, this is not to be humiliated of. While I'm not entirely confident of these speculations, for I was veiled naught else save for the silhouette, that strength, that composure. Forsooth, the silhouette of this foe. I had bore witness to the magnificence of the past in the magazines. A caller. Thou hast almost engaged in a duel with a caller fixer. Recovering your memories clearly hasn't diminished your love for fixers one bit, huh? Silence, this irrelevant. Anyhow, young Faust, thou hast... I was wondering actually, was she always calling them young? Because like she's a few hundred years old, and she knows that now. I wonder, did she know how old she is before? Probably not, right? But was she always calling them young? thou hast said as such in the past, that a repeated visit would be to benefit us as long as this knight is in effect. Fursuit? Indeed. Well, should I be granted the chance to behold the counterstance of this figure, countenance? Why did I say counterstance? Because I can't read, yeah. It should be of no trouble for I to determine which of the illustrious color fixers this one is with greater certainty. May I perchance be granted the opportunity to approach this figure in young Altis's stead? There is no reason to deny that request, though I am of the belief that the identity of this individual will not be revealed regardless of the choices we make in this scenario. I know. Woohoo! Don Quixote's just as passionate as ever, huh? But Faust's expression maintains its stony coldness, highlighting the contrast. It seems like she was deep in contemplation. So I sought to ask, is something on your mind, Faust? If the scenario hypothesis is correct, perhaps the conclusion we have just seen may be a hint of sorts. A hint? Perhaps the overt contrivance of this conclusion implies a tacit dread of a warning possessed against us that the tale may be forced to continue regardless of our own actions. There may be an incident in the future in which LCD's journey comes to an untimely halt due to our failure to find the conclusion in a Walpurgis night event. It appears the access to that information is still locked. I'm having some trouble following your train of thought. Same. It is alright. When the time comes, Dante, it may be the case that your intuition will bring proof to these hypotheses. As it has today. Yeah. However, it seems that verifying Don Quixote's hypothesis takes precedent for the moment. Venture, Squire, pretty move with haste. Now haste, I say. Then we have a second before we watching Don Quixote's enthusiasm, I decided to table the more complicated thoughts for later, like I always do. Post is right. It might do us well for me to have some more faith in my own intuitions for now.
그 정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐? 저놈들 무기까지 주어서 철수하자고.
I assume one of the things at least is that I have to kill all of them. Yeah. What is there not like a claim all button? Okay, defeat 4 in a single attack shouldn't be hard with some ego. Or even with like Altus's sting, maybe. Defeat an aggressive gear fanatic with 80+% of HP with a single attack skill. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's do hard one. But probably not do the missions today.
벌써 화끈하네.
Oh.
교단놈들이 곧 몰려들 거야. 정신머리 똑바로 차리고 무기부터 확인해.
거기구나.
일발장전. 적중.
움직임이 어설퍼요. 다음 목표로.
숨 참고 있을 때 말 걸지 마라.
총원 돌격!
한 점만 노린다. 깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에 작살났다.
And what the fuck?
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이
Definitely did not have to use that.
담겨 있지.
급소가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
안심해라. 고통은 없어. 완벽한 한 발을 위해
깔끔한 헤드샷.
But even without that, that's still a lot of damage.
아직
Damn, okay.
전부 꿰뚫렸네.
Without the special bullet, I mean.
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
공로 지원한다.
일발장전. 적중.
그 삶의 마침표를.
안심해라. 고통은 없어.
사격 개시. 깔끔한 헤드샷.
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
머리통에 시야 확보.
마침표를.
쏜다.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을
사선이
때까지
기었어.
기세가 수그러지.
시야.
잘했군. 한
Excellent.
놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
끝도 없이 몰려드네. 대가리엔 이상한 톱니바퀴나 받고. 총알 안 떨어지게 잘 관리하라고.
Let's try using this. You know, I can just use the skills.
완벽한 한
깔끔한
발을
헤드샷. 머리통에 작살났다고.
Come on.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
Are they dead? Yeah, the normal ones.
안심해라. 고통은 없어.
This one will probably survive, huh? Oh, no, okay.
급소가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
How do you still have only 2 bullets?
자격 개시.
잘했군.
히스클리프, 지금
한
폭로
놈도 남지 않을
지원한다.
때까지
급소가 전부
지금을
꿰뚫렸네.
반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
그 삶에
I should probably like use more egos if I want to kill more of
기세가
them.
수그러지는 잘했군.
시야 확보.
한
For
놈도
sure.
남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는
I'll
없다.
be honest, with lot of the Walpurgis tonight. Oh, look, a substitute. I will just look up at the guide because there will be like few quests that I don't know how to finish. Because I'll just be like close or something, but not actually, you know, killing them.
거기구나.
Alright, so you are stronger skill now,
마침표를
so that you need it. Damn.
움직임이 없는 다음 목표
잘했군.
지쳤나보.
한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
제법 지쳤나보. 치. 기름도 나오지 움직임이
저놈을
없어
추적해.
다음 목표로.
저놈 기세가 수그러진 잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
고통은 없어.
I want to use Altis with
고통은 없어.
6 bullets. But she has this. This consumes all the bullets, right? Wait, no? Oh wait, it only resets if you have 7 actually. I'm dumb! I didn't realize how it works! To be fair, I haven't really used Altis. I don't even use her in my burn team. I do now actually, but I didn't even use her in my burn team because it was just a new team for me, what I was using in Mirror Dungeons. Oh no, actually I did use Philip Glare after that. I didn't use Altis because she wasn't in like the speedrun team, I think. Because you don't really care about her special effects, you just want to inflict burn. Just around for stepping on the big one.
내가 시범을 보이지.
아직 모자라.
격발.
안심해라. 고통은 없어. 급소가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
치. 기름도 나오지 않는 놈이 구려.
기세가 수그러지는군. 저놈을 추적해.
다음 목표로. 다음 목표로. 그 삶의 마침표를. 다음 목표로.
Why? There. Let's go for it.
완벽한 한 발을 위해.
급소가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
격발.
안심.
Damn.
고통은 없어.
격발.
안심해라.
Out this gaming.
치. 기름도 나오지 않는 놈이 구려.
So now you have 6. So I definitely want to use this. You don't really have SP. I can give you SP by using this as well. You have someone else that restores HP you, but you're after her, so. Let's just go for this.
거기구나.
Should be more than enough, I think. Maybe.
급소가 전부 꿰뚫렸네.
Damn.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
Ah,
낭망한 마음은 검게 타올라 사라지지도 않는군.
6.
그저 시리도록 범람할 뿐.
That didn't do anything. That was so bad.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨 있지. 보았나? 적은 이렇게 진리가졌다.
그 삶의
우리의 확고한
마침표.
승리가 눈앞에 있다.
그 삶의 마침표를. 참, 기름도 나오지 않는 놈이구려.
One. I actually didn't see how much of them I killed though.
의뢰비랑
I was missing one. Come on. Fucking one.
아, 오늘은 제사비로 손해를 메울 필요가 없네요.
Fucking one. But okay, that didn't seem like too hard. I think I'll be able to do that. I haven't done this either. I felt like I did. I guess not. Shouldn't be too hard though. You kinda just need, you know, actually use blind obsession and roll heads. I feel like that's everything you need to do to complete this. This is just for completing the missions. This I don't think will be that hard since I was just one off. Yeah, I'll just do this. I think ready to fire is the heat lifting, or no, that's the. Wait, what's ready to fire? Wait, this was on the. Oh yeah, I'm not looking on the dodge. No, that's what's ready to fire.
해질 무렵까지
Oh, what am I clicking on? Well, we'll see. Anyways, well, that will be it for today.
해질 무렵까지 일해도
Cool.
의체는 아프지 않아요.
The new identities are really cool. I like them a lot. And they feel really strong as well. To be fair, all those like Guild Worshippers have like 50 HP. The big ones have like what, over 100, but probably not that much. So they weren't that healthy. But like S2 on Heathcliff was casually dealing like fucking over 100 on crit. And he was hitting crits pretty consistently. There's just a lot. It feels really, really strong. I'll be honest. It just feels really strong. And the fact that you can also use it super easily, like, yeah, you can use it limited times because ammo, but you've got Honklu as well, who will just make Heathcliff fire every turn, like, at least one more time, basically. So it's just, it felt really strong. And I like this synergy those two have, though I feel like it's kinda for people who just have one of them, so they just don't get the unit at its full potential because they are so closely tied. I feel like a lot of people are saying this in HSR, which is true. There are just some units where you need a different character to have its full potential, but it's not like fucking, you know, if it's like, I don't know, I'll make like a nonsense example. If Fei Xiao had like deal 10,000% more damage if you just own Robin. I know, you know, those two do synergize well, but you don't need her. Like, that, she doesn't have a passive that's like, yeah, have exactly this character, otherwise it just doesn't do shit. And, you know, these two kinda do have it, both of them. So I think that's kinda but I do like, it's kinda for people who don't have them. I have them. And I think it's really fun. I like them, I enjoy using them, but you know?
해질 무렵까지 일해도
But yeah,
일체는
that will be it for today.
삐걱거리게 된다면
Thank you guys for
정리를
stopping by,
해야겠지만요.
and bye.